Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at Nvidia stock and should you be cautious going in now tomorrow and also this week on Nvidia. Why so? Well, because as we'll go through in this video into the price action in depth, things will get much more clear why I am a little bit raising a caution. So let's jump right into it. Once I also let you know, none of this is financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. Now, Nvidia has been in a bullish structure and all good so far. Okay. The reason I'm raising the caution is because Nvidia is struggling in this area of 145. Okay, multiple resistances here has acted on it. Now, don't get me wrong, overall structure is still bullish on Nvidia. It's not that Nvidia is going to collapse. However, intraday multi-day weakness can build and begin to happen, but we'll take a look at the levels for that. So let's jump to the hourly interval and let's identify all of that. Now, this zone, now some of the areas I have highlighted because I did NVIDIA for the members also, together with many other stocks. All those details are on my Patreon if that interests you, together with also my trading tools if that interests you as well. And thanks for so many of you that have joined, and I appreciate your support. So here we are. Yeah, 145 has been rejecting multiple times. Okay, we had some supply zone formed here. We came back here very close to that level on the 9th of June as well. Rejected there again. Rejected there again. The 2 days after, the next day as well, rejected here. This time we did try to go up, but today we are still selling off and slowing down right in that region now. 2 days ago or over the weekend, our play was that if intraday, we will continue just fine as if we can get above this 142 area, 142 to 143. We got that. Now, what I like to see, if you want to see a strength, the next day, sure, this pullback is fine. That was a pullback, but we didn't see a continuation. We saw almost a higher low form, and that's not a good sign. And so anyhow, there is a likelihood tomorrow we can remain weak unless we start to regain about 144 and 144 and 50 cents area. This is the zone. As if we can start to regain above this tomorrow, better if we get above 144 and 50 cents, there is a chance of this to continue up. Otherwise, intraday multi-day weakness can happen and can remain on this below 144 and 50 cents. But that will be only intraday multi-day weakness. It's not overall bearish. It can become overall bearish if multi-day weakness continues for many days. That's why I say multi-day. However, and we are still far away from that. Now, where will that be happening without breaking further above? If we continue lower and this time we finally lose 141 and 90 cents. This is the zone. As if tomorrow, I don't expect tomorrow to lose this zone, but if it loses, as if we stay in the weakness tomorrow or day after tomorrow, then 140 may not save it. It may give it a rebound, but it may not save it eventually. We will be losing the zones because we are losing a structure on the little bit of more overall basis. Okay, and that can a little bit break the structure on this, but overall so far so good. Right now it could be intraday multi-day weakness if we can't regain 144 and 50 cents on Nvidia. All right, and then we'll see what happens. Now let's get to the weekly interval because right now it's more about intraday multi-day because as I said, we are not overall bearish. Okay, weekly interval on Nvidia is still fine. Okay, it's not bad. Yes, we are slowing down getting when we are getting close to the supply zones, right? So we are slowing down, but it's not bearish. It may do some pullbacks as for those areas that I provided, but so far yeah, so far fine on the weekly interval. So on weekly interval we even have a room until 136. Even if it cool off until 136, though I don't want to see that cool off because intraday multi-day that will be like a week or two, then I just a downtrend continuing on Nvidia. But weekly interval will be still just fine even until 136. Okay, so your overall long-term bias will result just in those deeper pullbacks until 136. But yes, daily, multi-day, and couple of days or weeks of play may come into some weakness, as if we start to now, let's get to the hourly interval, start to stay below 144 and 50 cents, and unfortunately as if we start to lose that 140 to 141 area, this zone particularly, right? Okay, so that's the levels to watch. That's how to trade it right now. As I say, some lingering weakness is happening on this, so accordingly, just be cautious. There's also a likelihood as if we come lower, you can also potentially watch for a rebound area at 141 to 142, but that would be just your rebound only. So in other words, if you are looking, if you already has a swing long, this is where you would have taken more profits here. If you are looking for swing short, I would suggest it's not a long-term swing short right now. It could be intraday multi-day, as if the weakness stays below 144 and 50 cents. And then if we lose 141 to 142, that's where some longer short play can continue. So accordingly, make your decision and carry over the position. If whichever direction trade you decide to take, you can technically trade both sides of the market, as long as you know what is the play you are trading, how long that will last, and where your stop loss has to be. My tools helps you in all of that, and so does my videos here and also on the Patreon. Details are in the description of this video if that interests you. Anyways, I'll see you in my next videos. That's all I had for this one. Take care, guys. Bye.